Hey everyone, what's going on? Jaden065, aka Jaden, and welcome back to another episode of Random Thoughts. Today's episode is episode 37. And before we get started with this video, I got myself here a bottle of water because in times of need, when I'm very stressed out, when I feel like the whole world is going to end, because in reality it's not, but I guess that's what depression and anxiety does to you, especially too much stress and too much peer pressure and all that stuff, all that spiel thingamadoodle. Well, anyway, I got myself bottled water here to, keep myself calmed down and keep myself hydrated as well because it's very hot today. And most likely, when I'm done recording and making this video, I'm gonna upload this video. Um, and then most likely after that I will go for a walk to just to take my mind off things and just to take it easy and just go for a walk, get some fresh air. So yeah, so got myself here in my bottle of water. So cheers. And what's crazy is that water is actually probably my number one favorite beverage of all time. Now, don't get me wrong. I drink apple juice, orange juice, grape juice, a lot of other beverages. Um, and I drink water as well. I've been drinking water ever since I was a little kid, so water is probably my number one favorite beverage of all time. And plus, it's good for you, and plus, you stay hydrated. So yeah, cheers, guys. Ugh. Good stuff, you guys. Good stuff. So yeah. All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, I still got plenty of water left. So just in case I need to drink some more while I'm making and while I'm recording this video. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, remember that, folks. So yeah. Also, by the way, not too long ago, I shaved. I shaved. I think it was Wednesday. So yeah. So my facial hair feels all that. You know, you know that feeling. You know that feeling like like for you guys out there, all of us guys. You know, when you're done shaving, you get that after feeling, just like you feel good and you just feel like you just shaved. Yeah, it's that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's that feeling right there. I can't really describe it, but I think a majority of you guys understand and know what I'm talking about here. So yeah. Well, anyway, you guys. With that being said, I've got another quote right here. I decided to talk about this quote, and I decided to bring more quotes to the channel, more quotes to these videos, because, well, I remember a similar thing happened. I was sad. I was depressed one day. I made a video. I even used a sad wallpaper anime character background in the background of my video. And then I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make episode after episode and talk about quotes, anime quotes of all different sizes and shapes, quotes of all different kinds, So I decided to do that. So I'm deciding to do that here again. And when I saw this quote, I was like, this is very true. This is very true. And I think this is a quote that not only I can relate, but maybe you guys can relate to as well. And maybe you guys can resonate with as well. So, yeah. Guys, you ever have those days where you're talking and just you're spitting everywhere and you're not doing it on purpose, but it just happens? Well, that's just what happened just now. I'm making this video and I hate it when I'm talking. I randomly spit. I'm not doing that on purpose, by the way. So yeah, I hate that. I hate that when that happens, though. So yeah. Anyway, though, so this quote says, "No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that before allowing certain people back in your life." I really like this quote because it really makes you want to think. It really makes you want to think, and it really makes you want to think like, what does that mean exactly? Well, I could understand the first half of this quote. The first half talking about no matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. That's true. No matter how many times a snake will shed its skin, it will always be a snake. Now, we're not snakes, we're human beings, we're people. We do not possess the ability to shed our skin, unlike snakes do. But remember that before allowing certain people back into your life. Guys, I think there's one lesson to be learned in this quote. And the lesson to be learned is that, well, not everyone is going to be on the same page as you, okay? Not everyone is going to treat you the way you want to be treated, and not everyone is going to treat you with the same respect and the same kind and careness that you deserve. My whole life, I guess I've been searching for, the right people for me to hang out with and for me to socialize with, and just, I guess my whole life I've just been searching for the right people for me to just be with in my life. Like, I've always had these future visions, and I have no intention of stopping of talking about these future visions, and I have no intention of stopping in general when it comes to these future visions, explaining them, explaining my whole thought process, venting, ranting, rambling, making these videos right here, making more episodes of this random thoughts series, basically, random thoughts. The name speaks for itself. Basically, whatever I feel like talking about and whatever's on my mind, I'll talk about it, and just so on and so on, yada, yada, yada. It's plain and simple, right as day, you know? So, yeah. I will say, guys, there have been many people in my life where I thought they were brothers and I thought they were sisters to me, but in the end, they only betrayed me and they only stabbed me in the back. And when I say they stabbed me in the back, I don't mean that literally, by the way, you know, but they stabbed me in the back to the point where they introduced and they would show their true colors. Their true colors would come out and they would show their true colors, and that's when I realized that those people were not the people that I thought they were. They were not my brothers and they were not my sisters. And it really sucks that it sucks when it comes to the point where you think you know that person, you think you know him or her, but deep down you don't, because in the end they tell you a bunch of this crap and a bunch of this BS that you don't need to hear. And it's just like, why? Why does that need to happen? Like, why? Why can't you just be like that one person, stay true to your word, never go back on your word, and just never change? Like, no matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Like, you're a good person. You got heart. You got a lot going on for you, kiddo. You got heart. You're a good person. You're not a jerk. You're not an asshole. And you're not the type of person to betray the ones you love and care about. You are very loyal and you're very trustworthy, and you will respect your comrades and your allies, your brothers and your sisters through and through, because you're true to your word. Like, what I'm trying to say is that why can't people just be like that? Why can't people just be like, stay true to your word? Like, when it comes to my life, you guys, I definitely want to socialize more. I definitely want to meet more people that love the same kind of stuff that I do, especially quotes like this: a content creator, YouTube, video games, anime, Power Rangers, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Transformers, and Nerf, all that good stuff, all the good stuff, okay? I want to socialize with people that are very like-minded, like I am. They possess similar or the same mindset that I do, but not only that, they're like a brother, they're like a sister to me, and we form that bond. We form that bond and we form that connection, and that is it, people. That is it. That's the bond. That's the connection. We are the team. We are the squad, you know? And nobody ever said that to me, that, oh, having friends and having people that you consider brothers and sisters and that you socialize with from time to time, no one ever told me that that was such a bad thing. And it really is not a bad thing. There's no shame in that. There really is no shame in that. But the part that is shameful, the part that I do find shameful about the whole, like, people changing and everything like that is that right there, what I just said. People changing. You know, like people will change and they will introduce and they will reveal their true colors, and that's when you start to realize that that person was never a brother, that person was never a brother, that person was never a sister to you, and that person was never a friend. That person was never a friend to begin with, because their only intention, they were using you, they took advantage of you, and just they are they are not the same person that you used to know, because they're different. They're different, and apparently they were not on the same page, and they were not on the same mindset that you were. They were not in the same zone. They were not from the same dimension that you came from. I always say this to the people that always, either they're jerks to me, or they treat me like scum, or they treat me like I'm some disease and like I'm some monster, because I'm not, by the way. You know, I always say this, that I always like to say, either get with the programming or get out. It really is that simple, you guys. So remember remember that before allowing certain people back into your life. And when it comes to the people in my life, like my friends, my brothers, my sisters, I'm very strict. I'm very strict. And I would say that I have more brothers than I do sisters. And I want that to change. I really do. I want that to change. And I want to have the intentions of meeting more people, spreading this good energy, spreading this positivity, and introducing people that I'm a warrior. I'm a like-minded, kind, genuine, cool person, and this is who I am. And nothing in life, no matter, it doesn't matter what life's gonna throw at me, but nothing in life is gonna change that. Nothing in life is gonna change my program, and nothing in life is gonna change me as a person, because I'm true to my word. Me as a person, as a content creator, I stay true to my word. I'm going to stay true to my word, and nothing's going to change that. Believe it. Believe that. And you better believe it. So, yeah. But just be careful, Be careful before you let certain people back into your life, because who knows? They can betray you again. They can stab you in the back again, because believe me, I've been there and done that. Meaning, I know what it's like to be betrayed. I know what it's like to think that you have good brothers and good sisters in your life, but in the end, they betray you. They betray you, and they don't get you. They don't get you, and they never did. And you know something? They never will. They never will get you, and they never will understand you, because let's face it, you're different. You're different from them. And is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more of a good thing. And the reason why I say it's a good thing is because it goes to show that they were not on your level. But it also goes to show that there are plenty of people out there that are on your level. You think it's only one person, you think it's only two people, you think it's only five people in the entire world that love anime, love all this nerdy stuff, love content creating, and love YouTube and these quotes right here. You think it's only five or one person that loves this kind of stuff? No, there's a whole community out there. And I feel like we as people, we as a society, we as community, we're not focused on the idea that we're all in this together, that we're all part of this community together. You still have others out there that like to exclude others, like to shut others out, and like to cut off other people. Why? Because, oh, well, he's a newbie and she's a rookie, and this and that and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Like, we don't want to mess with you. We don't want to mess with you, and you're not on our level. So get the F out of here. And it's just like, why does it have to be that way? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why does it have to be that way? Why are we still treating each other like scum and like pieces of crap? That's my question. Like, why is it that we love the same stuff that a lot of us do? We love anime, we love this, we love that, but yet at the same time we're still being excluded, and we're still being shut out and cut off, and just people are still treating us like crap and this and that and this and that, and just why does it have to be that way, you know? Like that I don't get. That I don't get. And that's why, I'm like, I'm the type of guy, like if you ever meet me in real life, I'm the type of guy being like, I'm cool. If I'm cool, you're cool. If you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. If you respect my boundaries, I'll respect your boundaries. It really is that simple. Like don't test my patience and I won't test your patience. Um, I always say treat others the way you want to be treated. But, at the same time, just don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole and don't be the type of person to be like, oh, well, this person's trying to fit in and she's trying to fit in because she loves anime and he's trying to fit in because he loves Power Rangers and he loves Nerf and he's a nerd and he's just trying to be included and welcomed and introduced and be a part of something big. He and she and he and she. Like a lot of us really love this stuff. We love this stuff to the point where it's a passion. A lot of us love this stuff to the point where if it wasn't for the stuff, if it was for anime and a lot of these nerdy hobbies, we honestly wouldn't be here. We honestly wouldn't be here as people, as a community, and this community would never have come, and this community would never have ceased to exist, like at all. So it really, like, I find it very confusing. I find it very confusing, like why people got to treat others with disrespect, and you got to be a jerk, you got to be a douchebag, and I'm like, why does it have to be that way? Like, why does it have to be that way? And like, no one asked for this. Like, no one asked to be a jerk. No one asked to be a douchebag, and no one was asking to being shut out and cut off and being treated like you're some banishment, like you're some disease, like you're some plague. Like, why? I don't get that. Why? And it goes to show you guys that I know this feeling all too well, because a lot of people have cut me out, a lot of people have shut me out, and I wasn't the one who was doing the shutout. They were shutting me out. They were shutting me out, and I was not included, and I was always disincluded from everyone else, from the community, from society, from life. And that's why, when it comes to my boundaries and when it comes to my standards, they are very strict. They are very strict, and I'm like, you know, I'm very, very strict about the certain people that I let back in my life. Like, before it used to be like three strikes you're out. No, nowadays it's like one strike you're out. So if you piss me off and you cross the line with me, like you betray me, you're a jerk, you rat me out, you talk crap behind my back, if you do anything that crosses the line and you cross and you overstep my boundaries, then most likely you're out of there. You are out, like the baseball game. It's like three strikes you're out. No, it's one strike you're out. You're out of there. Goodbye. And just like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it why people have to treat others with that disrespect, and that you could be kind and you could be nice and a genuine nice person. He can be nice, she can be nice, and you know you know you don't have to be an asshole just to get attention. Like, just be yourself and follow this passion that you so desperately love. You so desperately love this passion, and without this passion, you wouldn't be here. That's how much you love this kind of passion. That's how much you kind of love this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just like, don't be that type of person, you guys. Don't be that type of person to shut others out and disinclude others and treat others as if they were banishments. And don't banish other people out just because they're not on the same level as you are. Like, give them a shot, give them a chance. Seriously, come on now. I'm all about that. I'm the resistance. I am the resistance, and I'm that person who started the revolution. And I'm that type of guy that you meet at a con, and I'll be like, I'm trying to bring people together, because I'll tell you what, I'll explain the story many, many times, and I'll most likely talk about the story for as long as I continue to be here, for as long as I continue to draw air in my lungs, for as long as I continue to be a warrior, which I have no intention of stopping being a warrior, because once a warrior, always a warrior. I stay true to my word, believe it, and believe that. But you have to understand, when I first cosplayed, when I went to this Halloween party back in 2019, I went into this activity room, and immediately everybody's cheering for me. They're clapping their hands, and excitement and the hyped up energy was going through the roof. It was off the charts. And people were having my back. They were supporting me and sending me all this good energy. And I didn't know any of these people. I didn't know anybody. I did not know anybody's names. I did not know anybody's names. I didn't know anybody in that activity room. I did not know anybody, and yet they were treating me like one of their own. And it was just this amazing feeling that I've never been able to experience in any part of group of people in my entire life. And it was the best thing ever. And what's even more crazy and what's even more awesome, the reason why I say it's crazy is because it's funny, like in a good type of crazy. But like what's crazy is that, when I was walking out of that room, basically everybody was following me. Everybody was following me. Not just my best friend, my good friend, who I consider a brother till this day. Me and this guy have known each other for 3 years now, but everybody was following me. Everybody was following me because they were like, wait a minute, this guy's so positive and this guy's so uplifting and everything. He's all about them good vibes and he's all about that level of uplifting spirits and everything like that. I want to see what the deal is. I want to see what the deal is, and I want to see what this is all about. Like, what's his end game? What's his end game and what's his whole deal? What's the deal with this dude? And basically, it's not like everybody was being stalkers or anything like that. It's not like they were being weird, but like they were following me because they wanted to get to know me. They wanted to get to know me and they wanted to get a piece of the action. They wanted to get a piece of the action. They wanted to be like, well, I want to beat that life too. I want to be about that life too. And I want to be about that action. I want to get a little some of that action. What you mean? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm all about bringing people together. I don't shut people out. The only people that I shut out are the people that make me uncomfortable, the people that treat me like crap, disrespect me, treat me like shit, and especially the people that treat me like I'm some scum, I'm a monster, I'm a disease, I'm a plague, and they disinclude me and they shut me out and they cut me off, and I'm just they shun me out. They shun me out like I don't even exist, like I'm invisible, and they don't even pretend that I even exist. And that is so wrong. That is so wrong, and that's so messed up. And those people that continue to do that to others, make them feel like shit and make them feel that they're in so much pain and suffering because the way you treated them, because you didn't even see them as a person. You said to them that they mean nothing to you. They're nothing but a banishment to you. They're nothing but a banishment, and you cut them off. You cut them off from that society. You cut them off. You shut them out from life and everything. And how do you think it makes the other person feel? It makes the other person feel like shit, like crap. They're in pain, they're in suffering. And most of those people want to end their own lives and they want to give up because they don't feel wanted. And guys, I get that. I've been there. I've been there multiple and multiple times in my life. I get there. I really do. I really do, people. Believe me, I really do. Which is why I'm going to title this video, Focus on Your True Friends. Because the people that stab you in the back and the people that cut you out and shut you out and they shun you out and they treat you like you're this banishment and like you're a nobody, because in reality you are somebody, and they just treat you like you're this invisible thing that you don't even exist. And that is so wrong, people. That is so wrong, and that is so messed up. Like, why would you go to that level, and why would you stoop so low? Like, I don't get that. And what's crazy and what sucks is that you have a lot of those people in the community. You have a lot of those people in the anime community, the cosplaying community, this community, that community, and just in society in general. And you have a lot of those people that just feel the need to treat others like crap, to treat others like shit, and just banish them, shun them out, and treat them like they didn't even exist. And that is so wrong, people. That is so wrong. So I'm on the opposite side. I'm on the opposite side. I'm on the other dimension. And if you come to my dimension, and I'll be like, welcome to my dimension, welcome to my world, there is no shutting it. There is no shutting anybody out. We don't shut people out. We don't cut people off. We don't treat them like they were invisible, like they didn't exist, like there's some kind of banishment, like there's some kind of plague or disease or like, you know, scum. We don't treat people like that. In my world and in my dimension, we treat others the way we all want to be treated. We treat others with just this respect and honor and courtesy and just bravery and courage. And we do these kind actions to help strengthen our bonds so that we can continue being brothers and sisters, and we still continue being brothers and sisters all these years that we've known each other, and we continue to live life as heroes and warriors, and we set a good example. We are good role models, and we spread this good energy that makes other people want to follow us because they want to be about that life too. They want some of the action. They want a piece of the action. I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. What you mean? Let's get it. And guys, going back to that Halloween party when I was in cosplay, like, guys, I had to be in cosplay. No, 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 no. No, back it up, back it up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I was in cosplay, right? All I had to do was be in cosplay and show my true self, be my true self, and show my true self to those people around me. And all I had to do was be myself, be a badass warrior. And they were following me. They were following me. And before I knew it, I had this group of people following me, which goes to show and improves my very theory that I've always had this theory for the longest time in my mind and in my thoughts that if I just if I was just being myself, if I just be myself and spread this good energy and spread this good karma and spread this badass warrior life action, and I raise people's spirits wherever I go by being myself and being this awesome, genuine, awesome person, being a team player. I'm being a team player and I'm being a team leader. I'm team leader. And I always thought that if I just spread this good energy, spread this positivity, and I always thought if I just was being myself, then good things would happen. Good karma would come my way. And then before I knew it, I would have an army. I would have an army of brothers and sisters, and I would have a group of awesome people, my squad, my people, my clan, my tribe, and they all support me. They all have my back. They all got my back no matter what. We got each other's backs, and they will never leave my side because they are a warrior, true and true, through and through, and they will never leave my side because they want to be on this journey just as much as I want to be. And they want to be included rather than discluded. And they want to be someone, and they want to be that person you can fit in, and they want to live that life. That's what I'm about, people. That's my life. That's my philosophy right there. That's the mission right there. I want to bring people together so that you're included and you're welcomed and you're wanted all the time. Meaning, you're never treated like scum and you're never treated like you're some kind of banishment, like you're an abolish, you're not banished, and like you are not this monster, and you are not an abomination. That is not who you are. You are a warrior, guys. There is a big, huge, massive difference. Okay. My philosophy has always been to bring people together and just show others that this is the life, this is what we can do. And if we work together, and if we continue to treat each other with this kind and caring and positive energy, we can and we will accomplish a lot in life. There's so much to this life that meets the eye. And it's just, one step after the other, you guys, one step after the other. And I'll be honest, you guys, I'll be honest. Like, I was debating if I should make another video today on the same day. And I was like, I don't know, my anxiety, my depression is taking over me and I feel the pressure on my shoulders. But I was like, no, you know what? I was like, you know what? Fuck that. F that. Screw that. To hell with that. I'm going to make a second video because this is my philosophy and I want to be that warrior and I'm a team player. I'm a team player and I'm that team leader and I'm leading the people forward. You know, I'm leading the people forward and I want to continue being a team player and I want to continue being a team leader and I want to continue being a good role model and setting a good example and I want to continue showing you guys that this is my life, this is my philosophy and you can either join me on this journey and support me and have my back every step of the way and we can accomplish a lot of good karma, a lot of good joy, a lot of good positivity and we make this life worth it and at the end of the day we could tell ourselves, you know what, this was one for the books, this is one for the books and nothing's going to change that, believe it. Now you could either do that or you could either continue being a jerk, continue being an a-hole, and continue shutting people out, banish them, treat them like they were an abomination, and treat them like they didn't even exist. That person is invisible, and you treat them like they don't even exist, and you just shut them out, and you make them feel disincluded, and you make them feel unwanted, and you just hate on them. You hate on them and you direct so much hatred on that. And you could either do that. You could either spread the hatred or you could either spread the positivity and do the right thing and just be this person that, you know, allows people to join you on this journey to back you up and to grow and expand this power so that no longer it's a community, but now it's a nation and you got a nation backing you up. And it's all about good vibes, good support. We vibing, and we love this stuff. And we just live in this life and we're living this dream. And this dream is a dream come true. And this dream is a reality. And we're living this life, people. We're living this life, showing others that we're not going to stop. We're not going to quit. We're never going to give up. And we stay true to our words. We stay true to ourselves and we stay true to our words because nothing's going to change us. Nothing's going to change our code. Nothing's going to change our DNA. And this is who we are. And this is who we were meant to be. A warrior, once a warrior, always a warrior. Never go back on your word because that is my ninja way. And that's the life, baby. That's the life, and that's what it's all about right there, and that's how it should be. So you decide, you guys. You decide. You make the decision. You make the decision, and you make the choice whether you want to be an a-hole or you want to be a person that wants to be part of the action, and you want a piece of that action, and you want to do something good. You want to do something good, and you want to do something meaningful. Think about it, you guys. Really think about that. And really let that sink in. At the end of the day, you decide, you choose. Your life is your life. My life is my life. You have your code. I have my code. We all have our different philosophies. But no more. No more should we be treated like monsters, like we're banishments and we're abominations, and no more should we be treated like we're invisible people and that we don't even exist and nobody wants us and nobody is including us in, the community, and just like people are just shutting us out and we're just abominations to, others. No more, you guys, no more. That's why I'm fighting back, and I'm fighting back by making these videos, and I'm a warrior, and I never go back on my word because that is my ninja way. And this is me, you guys. This is me, and nothing's going to change that. I'm a warrior. I'm going to stay the way I am. I'm going to stay me. I'm going to stay that way. Once a warrior, always a warrior. No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that before allowing certain people back into your life. That is so true, people. So true. Keep that in mind and let that really sink in. Let that really sink in and use this quote, use this message as inspiration and motivation for you to do the right thing in your life, one step at a time. Keep going on that journey. Don't stop, don't quit, never give up. And be a team player. be a team player, and be a team leader. And be a good role model, guys. Be a good role model and, you know, include people to join your squad instead of cutting them out and instead of shutting them out. Do the right thing, you guys. Do the right thing. But hey, at the end of the day, your choice is your choice. You decide, I decide, we all decide. Think about it, you guys. Think about it. Give it some thought. Give some thought and really, really think about it. You know, you decide. You decide. That's all I got to say. So, yeah, no matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that before allowing certain people back in your life. Very true, you guys. Very true. Very wisdom stuff. Amen. Amen. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to be it for this video right here. That's going to be it for this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video till the very end. Right after I'm done recording this video, because I'm about to hit the stop recording button. So I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to upload it on my YouTube channel. Then after that, I'm going to go for a walk. And I'm going to live life as I know it. And I'm going to keep moving forward because I'm a warrior. And moving forward is in my code. And it is in my program. And so that's what's up, people. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what's up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, you guys. Click the notification bell so you guys will be notified right away when a new video is up on the channel. Click the like button to show your support and all the good vibes. Believe it. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all them good vibes. Really much appreciated. Believe it. So yeah, be a good role model. Don't cut people off. Don't treat them like they were invisible or anything like that. Treat them like they do exist and treat them and tell them that they do exist and that they matter so that they become stronger as awesome people and as warriors, and you become stronger too. And united we stand, and unity, more and more awesomeness, more and more awesomeness, and more good vibes. That's what I look forward to, people. So yeah. Stay awesome, stay strong, hang in there, don't give up, stay safe. May the power protect you all. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Random Thoughts. Peace out.